Good morning from the Viva Wyndham Dominicus Beach here in Bayahibe, La Romana, Dominican. I'm going to do a quick video tour of this half of the resort before the wind picks up around 7:30, so try and make this quick. Starting at the end, I'm at the oceanfront bungalow side. Here is 1164 at the very end. Over here is La Roca. I'm going to take a quick walk down here and show you the restaurant and pool area real quick. If I can keep this somewhat steady. Morning. Here is La Roca in the morning where you can get a cappuccino. Here is the restaurant, La Roca for nighttime. Here's the pool area. Breakfast being served now. Soda machines, water, juice. They also serve lunch, and this is also the Mediterranean a la carte at night. And here's part of the pool. Hopefully the sun doesn't mess that up. Over there, you can't see the sign yet, but it's a thing called Club Lucia. Sorry for you French people if I mispronounced that. But it seems like a lot of the French people hang out over here. Here's the infinity pool area, the shallow end, and then the rest of the pool over here. Got some chairs, the beds, looking out over into the ocean. Sunset over there at night, every night. A couple cool pictures. Cool little beds over here. It's about 7:15 in the morning. People are starting to set up their chairs now. Always plenty of chairs, but if you want prime spots, get out here somewhat early. And walk around the other side of the pool. There's La Roca. Pool area. Volleyball set up. There's our little spot that we've been sitting in, second palapa. Here's the beach area from the back end. You're probably looking at around 40 yards wide, probably a little over 100 yards, 120 yards long. This whole area right here is all palapas and chairs. There's a beach volleyball, and then there's a wall like you see here. It goes all the way down that wall, and then the waves crashing up. Is not a swimming area, so this side is the quiet area. Where people hang out and just, will either go to the pool or stuff like that, beach volleyball, but there's not a lot of activities and not a lot of people are over here. So we're going to call this the quiet side. And then here's the trapeze. Kids are 7 to 9 in the morning, I think, and then 5 to 7 at night for adults. I did it. It was pretty cool. I recommend giving it a try. They're very good at showing you what to do, and they take safety. They take safety serious down here, so it's not just go up there and try and kill yourself. Another angle from the pool, looking out. Got some white things above you for some shade. A little shower thingy there. And over here is the towel hut. 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. it's open. You can get your towels and stuff like that. And directly in front of us is 1155 and 1156, which is our bungalow, which I will do a room tour later, but I just wanted to kind of get the walking thing done before the wind kicks up. And then ours, like I said, is 1155, 1156. That is looking pretty much right here at the trapeze. Once you start getting farther down from 1155 to 1164, now you're going to be overlooking the pool area and have some things in your way. So I don't know if I would go too far down as far as getting an oceanfront view. You'd be a little farther back than maybe you want. I know we're kind of right on the edge, and some of the pictures show that you're literally right on the beach and pretty close to the water, but this side you're set a little farther back, not a ton. You're probably, I'd say 20 yards of grass in some spots, maybe 10. It's not far, and then you got the beach. So if I do the other side later, you'll see that the bungalows are much closer to the water, but there will be a downside to that I'll explain later. Like I said, this is more of the quiet side. There's the beach volleyball. A lot of people, they set up chairs every night under palapas, but every morning everything is pretty much moved around by the people who are here. So like I said, I'm walking down the other side right now as fast as I can without trying to make this too much. Now, coming up in the building you see in front of me is La Teresa, hope I pronounced that right, which is the buffet. This is the other side. You can't get in this side, you gotta walk around. And this is 11:35, I think. Oh, I'm sorry. This is, I think, 11:35. I have a map in my pocket, but I don't want to break it out right now. So I think this is 11:35, right by the buffet. A little massage hut right here. So then you can see all the way back down where I started. So you're probably looking at about 150 yards maybe the whole way I just walked. Not very far, but... And I'm going to walk quickly down here. And you see you get more palapas down here, and the end of the rock wall area is down here. So if you want to be closer to where you can go in the water, maybe you want to hang out down here so it's not as far as a walk. Whereas the other side, we have to walk all the way down the other end to get in the ocean. Or we've just been using the pool. So here's the end. Starts to die down, and then you see where the beach begins down here, and this I'll show you the other side later in another video. So now here's the buffet, and then the buffet extends down. You got some chairs that people will sit in front, so they're not in the main area, and then you got a little bit of beach access. There's some coral down here, so not as many people, but if you want to be on the beach in the water and not as loud, this would be a pretty decent spot. So I will do the other side and make another video.